Hello, my name's Nick McClellan, Product Marketing Specialist for Massey Ferguson Hay Tools. Today, I want to tell you about the all-new 1 Series Round Baler. We build that baler in two different versions, an RB156, as you can see behind me here, that builds a 5x6 round bale, and an RB.146 that builds a 4x6 round bale. The 1 Series baler is very configurable to meet operator desires and needs. Today, I want to talk to you about the RB.156 and many of the features that we can showcase here. The first feature you're going to choose is whether you want an auto tie or an auto cycle baler. The auto tie version simply begins the tie process once the desired bale diameter is reached. The auto cycle feature will automatically tie the bale once the desired diameter is reached, and then automatically open and close the tailgate, dumping the bale with no other input needed from the operator. Let me walk you through the crop flow on this baler. On the front of this baler, you can see we have a camless pickup. A camless pickup benefits the operator by being more efficient and having less moving parts. As we move past the camless pickup, we're going to enter the feed channel floor. So one of my favorite features on this baler is going to be the drop floor. So if an operator incurs a stoppage during baling, from the tractor cab, the operator can simply lower the drop floor, re-engage the PTO, and clear the plug. Once the plug is cleared, the operator can use the hydraulic remote in the tractor cab, raise the hydraulic floor, and go back to baling without ever leaving the tractor cab. On previous models, there was no drop floor, so if the rotor incurred a plug, the operator must exit the tractor and manually remove that plug, and no one wants to do that on a hot day in the hayfield. In the middle of these two processes is an undershot rotor. What that means is the rotor is down turning to positively engage the crop and direct the crop into the bale chamber. With the door open, you get a very good visual of the bale chamber. If you look over this roller, you can see that the drop floor is in the open position or the down position. This increases the distance between the rotor and the drop floor, allowing that plug to clear and either go on the ground or on into the bale chamber. As the crop progresses through the feed channel floor and under the undershot rotor, it is immediately contacted by these driven drum rollers, which quickly and efficiently start the bale core. Something else to add about these rollers is the durability. They're all heavy wall tubular in construction, no crimp form here, with welded cleats for positive engagement of the crop and long life. These rollers are all mechanically driven with robust greasable bearings and cast debris shields. A feature demanded by the North American market is a spliced belt. Here you can see we have riveted splices to aid in any maintenance that may need to take place, and you can see that this is a mini rough top. Many rough top belts perform very well in slick crops such as corn stover and wheat straw. The texture engages the crop inside the bale chamber to ensure a dense bale is formed. We have two options for drive lines on the 1 Series baler. The RB.156 comes standard with a 21 spline 1000 RPM shaft with an optional 540. The RB.146 comes standard with a 540 RPM shaft. As power comes through the PTO shaft from the tractor, it hits a 90-degree gearbox on the front side of the baler and comes to the left-hand side of the baler. From here, power is driven through the diamond chains up to the top drive roller, which rolls your belts, back down to 1, 2, 3 sprockets that drives the driven drum rollers that we talked about on the inside of the bale chamber. On the right-hand side of the baler, we can see where power is transferred from the left to the right through the driven drum roller, down through the diamond chain, and back into our undershot rotor. While we're on the right side of the baler, let me show you how simple it is to maintenance a 1 Series baler. You can see here we brought all of the grease zerks onto banks on both left and right side. As the sticker shows, you're going to grease each zerk 2 pumps every 10 hours. Continuing on the right hand side of the baler, you can see this telemetry box. This box works in conjunction with the antennas mounted on top of the baler to send information such as bales per hour, bales per acre, and location of the baler, just to name a few. The black box on the right hand side houses fuses. The box on the left hand side is the brains for the baler. A unique feature to the 1 Series round baler is the easy load net ramp system. This ramp, when in the folded position, doubles as storage for an extra net row, but easily swings away into position, allowing an operator to push the roll of net into the loaded position without ever incurring the full weight of the net row. Once the operator pushes the net roll up the ramp into the loaded position, simply inserts the net width adjusters into place, pulls the tail from behind the roll with plenty of slack, and then routes the net through the serpentine bars, over the net spreader, and down into the duckbill system. Two additional features demanded by our customers is simplicity and reliability of the net system. As you can see here, we have a very limited number of springs and/or adjustments in our net system. The net simply comes from the rear, through a pair of serpentine bars, and over the net spreader into the duck bill. The serpentine bars are used to apply braking resistance to the net as it feeds off the roll into the bale chamber. The net braking resistance can be adjusted without the use of any tools by simply pulling out on the D handle located on the left-hand side of the baler and rotating the serpentine bars. This creates resistance as the net is pulled through the bars and over the net spreader. This adjustment can be set from 1 to 12. The 1 Series baler has CEA, Common Electronic Architecture. What this does is allows us to bring commonality across all of the Massey Ferguson hay products. One of the many places you can see this in action is this position sensor. As you can see, there is an LED light which allows the operator to determine whether the sensor is operating correctly. One of the most significant applications of this technology is going to be on the monitor inside the cab. For more information on the 1 Series baler, visit your local dealer or go to masseyferguson.com.